G'day guys, it is Feitz here, bringing you another PUBG Mobile TPP gameplay video to the channel. So for this video, let's see if we can hit 1,500 likes. That'd be pretty cool if we could do that. And if you're new to the channel and do obviously enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe. So this video is pretty much just a vector gameplay, as you can probably tell by the title obviously. Except towards the end of the game, I did switch to the M4 to clutch against the squad since I did run out of ammo for my vector. So right here, I'm just pushing up against a squad that was in main building. Obviously heard them shoot before and I can hear their footsteps right now since I'm a lot closer. So currently I'm just waiting for one of them to peek the window so I can get an easy knock and that will allow me to push a lot easier. So I can hear them all just running around in there. Decided to throw a nade up top since I'm pretty sure I can hear someone up there. Didn't get that knock. So they're not going to peek. I'm pretty sure they know I'm here, obviously, since I threw the nade, and if they got headphones, I would hear my footsteps originally. So these guys are being really annoying. They really not want to peek anything, even though they know I'm here. They just do not want to peek. So I'll throw one more nade in there just in case one of them's third person peeking that window, which if I push up, will be the most likely spot they're going to be in. Didn't get a knock, so I'm pretty confident that no one's up that window. So as I push in, I can hear all their footsteps upstairs and just easily win that first one-on-one. Second guy jumps down and he somehow didn't actually hit me. He seemed to be like, he jumped down but like facing the wrong way. So I've got easy 2 knocks there. Obviously going to heal up here since you want to be at every advantage you can possibly get. And the guy's doing what you should not do in that situation, which is heal when someone's pushing you, and got that easy trio wipe with the vector. So I'm currently just running around looking for people, and I look over to my left and I'm pretty sure it might have been a bot, but either way, got that kill. I'm pretty sure I have a light grip on my gun right now, which is not the best for spraying in my opinion. It's only good for like tapping. But I actually hear a boat right in front of me, so I'm gonna try and get a different angle on him, since he's obviously gonna be running over to boot camp way most likely. And what do you know, he's got his back to me, got a red dot and just spray him down. So unfortunately, those guys actually stole my kill, so definitely gonna make him pay for stealing one of my kills. So I'll knock the first guy. Try and slot a nade into that doorway. Would have been a pretty lucky nade if I ended up getting it. Fortunately I didn't. And this is the thing with the vector, when it's suppressed, they literally like, unless they're close, it's really hard to tell where it's coming from. So they don't even have a clue where I am. They seem to think I'm somewhere on boot camp side or something. I don't know, they just don't know where I am. So obviously now their knock teammates probably gonna let his teammates know where I am. And they could probably hear my footsteps by now. So that was a guy originally knocked. He was actually pretty low health. But the last guy, he was full health, but just lasered him and got that pretty easy squad wipe for the vector. So I'll teach him a lesson of not stealing my kills. So right here, I'm just rotating into zone. I've got 15 kills, but there's also like 17 people left. So there's quite a few people for this zone. So I can see people dying to the play zone and also other people, but I can't hear where their shots are currently. So just looking around for all possible spots they can be in. The zone's coming in, so it'll be very unlikely that they'll be behind me right now. So I get behind this fence, which is actually just out of zone, unfortunately. Otherwise, I was going to use that as cover. And I spot someone right in front of me. So I got the 3 times vector. I'm not too sure what grip I have, but it's not the best for this range. But it also, that guy has no clue where I am. So you can spray all you want, and they just, unless they actually see you, they're not going to know you're there, which is a really good thing about this gun. So just looking for anyone else that's rotating in, and I hear shots right in front of me. So I scope in. Unfortunately, all those trees are in the way. That guy's also got an AWM, so even though I got a level 3 helmet, obviously that's going to one-tap me in the head. So definitely got to look out for that guy. So I spot a guy at the tree right here. I can only see part of his body, so it's pretty hard to spray it, since I can only see like his leg or whatever. So obviously he doesn't hear those shots, so I'm not too worried about him. Probably has no clue where I am. So I sprayed at that guy. Unfortunately missed all my shots except for like the last couple. But like I've said before, I've got a suppressor. I can spray all I want and they're gonna have no clue where I'm coming from. So this guy right here, I actually decided to burst it, and it turns out it was actually a lot easier to do, since there's obviously not as much recoil when you just burst the gun. So you could actually chuck a compensator on it. It'd be like so much easier to spray, but they'd also know where you are. So you're gonna wanna hit your shots and you won't have like the advantage of them having no clue where you are. So you're definitely gonna get shots returned at you if you have a compensator on. So I'm actually just out of zone right here by a couple meters, but I still got to cross the road if I want to have any cover. See someone snaking up there, and that guy's so low, and actually end up getting that knock with a couple more taps. So I spot his teammate snaking up there as well. To be honest, I thought that would have killed him, so I kind of stopped shooting a little bit, but he must be like 1 or 2 HP right here. So I'm going to push up while one of them's knocked and the other one's obviously going to be healing. So they actually have a Groza, so it's not the gun you want to go up against. And I'm so glad that that guy with the M4 missed all his shots, because I definitely would have died in that situation. So now that they know I'm at this rock, I'm going to try and throw some nades up there, hoping to get a lucky kill. Not really expecting them to even make it up there, to be honest. So they're throwing mollies and nades at me. So I actually noticed one of their teammates got knocked that I knocked previously. So that's why it's very good to look at the kill feed so you can actually know like how much of each team's up. So I smoked the guy at the rock, so he doesn't have, or at least make it a little bit harder for him to see me as I'm pushing up. I run up, see a guy at that rock getting his revive on his teammate. Thirst the guy, so I stole that kill and got the knock. And his other teammate shoots with the Groza, but unfortunately he doesn't hit any of his shots and end up getting that triple wipe with the stolen kill as well. So quickly before the zone closes in like 10 seconds, I'm just going to loot up a little bit more since I used some smokes on them. And I also upgraded my scopes since I only had a 3 times, which is not my favorite, to be honest. So I'm not 100% sure where the enemies right here are. I assume they're obviously around 210 area, since I was sniping from there before, and there's actually shots right in front of me. So while they're distracted, I'm going to push up from behind and get into zone. So as you can tell by the kill feed, they just killed that last guy down there, and there's only 3 up. So I decided to throw a nade in case any of them decide to heal at that rock, and I would have actually got that knock. But they're probably just like, there's one person left, so let's all just push together. So right here, I've only got 13 bullets left in my Vector, so I decided to switch to my M4, light that guy up so he's pretty low. Get the guy as he was crossing. Try and shoot the guy at the tree a little bit more, knowing he's pretty low. Get that guy that pushed up. And I know the last guy's at the tree, and they didn't even touch me once, and got that triple wipe to clutch the game out. So that was a pretty nice 21 kill gameplay, mainly with the Vector, along with the M4 clutch towards the end since I ran out of ammo. So I hope this video actually shows how good the Vector is. Close range, it just melts. It's pretty much like an Uzi at close range. And if you got a suppressor on it, you can use it at long range, and even if you potato your shots, the enemies are not going to know where you are, since they can't actually hear the sound, and it also doesn't show on that map. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. Let's see if we can hit 1,500 likes, that'd be really cool. And if you're new to the channel and do enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe, turning notifications on. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Okay, part of me is like, who is this? The other half, that's who I miss. Always worry, always stress, feeling heavy in the chest. I know I talk about it way too much, but talking about it, man, that's my crutch. These days, things I crave, it ain't money, it's better days. Been flying seems like way too long, anxiety been way too strong. It comes, goes, it hits hard, but damn, I've made it this far, so why quit?